Look around you. How many men do you know who are genuinely proud of who they've become? Not the surface-level success, but the deep, unshakable confidence that comes from true transformation. If you're being honest, that number is frighteningly small. Here's why that matters. Every day you postpone your transformation, you're not just staying the same, you're actively falling behind. But here's what most gurus won't tell you. Transformation isn't about motivation or even pure discipline. It's about understanding and leveraging a specific pattern that successful men have used for centuries. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how this pattern works, and more importantly, how to apply it starting in the next hour. This isn't another wake up at 4 a.m. lecture. This is the systematic blueprint that's going to fundamentally change how you approach self-improvement. You've probably noticed it already, that gnawing frustration when another self-improvement attempt falls flat. Maybe you've downloaded productivity apps, bought expensive planners, or tried countless morning routines. Yet somehow, real transformation remains elusive. Think of it like trying to build a skyscraper on quicksand. No matter how impressive your plans or how expensive your materials, without the right foundation, it's all going to sink. This is what I call the transformation trap, the endless cycle of starting strong but inevitably sliding back to old patterns. What's really holding you back isn't lack of information or even motivation. It's that you're attacking the problem from the wrong angle entirely. The conventional approach to self-improvement is fundamentally flawed, especially for ambitious men who need real, lasting results. Let's demolish the conventional wisdom and rebuild from scratch. What I'm about to share isn't just theory. It's a battle-tested system I've seen transform hundreds of men's lives, starting with the foundation protocol. First, we begin with the identity audit. Most men skip this crucial step, but it's non-negotiable. Take out your phone right now and create 3 lists. Your current daily behaviors, the person you're pretending to be, and the man you actually want to become. Be ruthlessly honest. That gap between your daily actions and your aspirations, that's not your failure. It's your roadmap. This brings us to strategic incompetence, a counterintuitive principle that's going to accelerate your transformation. Here's how it works. Instead of trying to improve everything at once, you're going to deliberately choose areas to remain incompetent and temporarily. If you're building your business, maybe your gaming skills take a hit. If you're focusing on physical transformation, accept that your Netflix knowledge might lag behind. Think of it like a special forces mission. You don't carry every weapon. You pack exactly what the mission requires. This selective focus is what separates men who transform from those who stay stuck in the cycle of mediocrity. Now, let's implement the minimum viable change principle. Forget about massive overhauls. We're looking for the smallest possible change that creates the largest ripple effect. Here's the framework. 1. Identify your keystone behavior, the one habit that, when changed, naturally improves other areas of your life. For many men, it's sleep schedule or phone usage. 2. Create a single, non-negotiable rule around this behavior. Make it ridiculously specific and achievable. Instead of wake up early, try feet touch the floor at 6 a.m. No snooze button. 3. Build your accountability structure. This isn't about finding a gym buddy. Set up what I call a consequence contract, a predetermined penalty that activates if you break your rule. Make it financial, social, or both. The first 72 hours are crucial. This is where most transformation attempts die, but you're going to approach it differently. Hour by hour, here's your battle plan. First 24 hours. Clear your environment of any potential excuse triggers. Set up your physical space for success. We'll detail this in part 2. Document your starting point with specific metrics. Hours 24 to 48. Execute your keystone behavior with military precision. Log every urge to deviate and what triggered it. No additional changes or challenges yet. Hours 48 to 72. You begin identifying secondary habits that naturally want to align. Maintain focus solely on your keystone behavior. Start gathering data on your energy patterns. Remember, this isn't about willpower or motivation. It's about engineering your environment and behaviors so transformation becomes the path of least resistance. This is how discipline becomes automatic rather than forced. Now that your foundation is set, let's install the systems that will accelerate your transformation. This is where discipline becomes a natural state rather than a constant struggle. The compound decision matrix is your first power tool. Every choice you make has a compounding effect, but here's what nobody tells you. It's not just about good versus bad decisions. It's about understanding your decision patterns and their ripple effects across multiple domains of your life. Here's how to implement it. Take your 3 most important daily decisions. Maybe it's what time you start work, what you eat for lunch, or when you hit the gym. Now, map out how each decision creates a cascade effect over the next 4 hours. A 6 a.m. workout doesn't just affect your fitness. It influences your focus, energy, and even how others perceive you in morning meetings. But go deeper. Track how these decisions impact hormonal balance and energy regulation, professional performance metrics, social interactions and leadership presence, mental clarity and decision-making capacity. Next, we're implementing tactical time blocking, but not the way you've heard it before. Most men try to schedule every minute of their day. That's a recipe for failure. Instead, we're creating what I call power pods, 90-minute blocks where you stack complementary activities that create momentum and compound benefits. Here's the refined structure. First 30 minutes, high cognitive tasks requiring full focus, strategic planning, creative work, complex problem solving. Middle 45 minutes, related tasks that build momentum, implementation, communication, system optimization. Final 15 minutes, quick wins that reinforce your progress, documentation, preparation for next pod, achievement logging. This system works because it aligns with your body's natural rhythm while building psychological momentum. The key is to protect these pods with absolute conviction. Treat them like high-stakes meetings with yourself. Now for environmental engineering, the secret weapon of consistent high performers. Your environment isn't just where you live. It's a physical manifestation of your priorities and a powerful behavior change tool. Here's your comprehensive action plan. 1. The command center setup. Designate one area as your transformation headquarters. Remove all distractions and decision points. You install visual triggers for your key behaviors. Create a progress tracking wall that's impossible to ignore. Position your most important tools within arm's reach. 2. The path of least resistance protocol. Rearrange your space to make good decisions easier. Create physical barriers to old habits. Set up success triggers in high-traffic areas. Install reminder systems that engage multiple senses. Design your space for flow state activation. 3. The energy management system. Map your daily movement patterns with precision. Position resources where you'll need them most. Eliminate friction points that drain willpower. Create energy preservation zones. Design recovery stations for quick recharge. Finally, let's implement the weekly review protocol. This isn't your typical planning session. It's a strategic analysis of your transformation data. Every Sunday evening, spend 30 minutes analyzing. Pattern recognition. What situations consistently challenge your new behaviors? Success triggers. Which environments support your transformation? Adaptation opportunities. Where can you optimize your systems? Performance metrics. Track both leading and lagging indicators. Environmental adjustments. Fine-tune your space based on data. The key is to treat this like a military debrief. No emotion, just data and adjustments. Document everything. Look for patterns others miss. This systematic approach ensures your transformation gains momentum rather than fizzling out like most self-improvement attempts. Picture yourself 90 days from now. The transformation isn't just visible, it's tangible. Your decisions are sharper, your energy is consistent, and your results speak for themselves. People notice something different about you, but they can't quite put their finger on it. That's because this isn't just about external changes. You've rebuilt your operating system from the ground up. The discipline that once required constant effort now flows naturally. The self-improvement that seemed overwhelming has become your default state. Your motivation doesn't fluctuate because it's built into your environment and systems. This isn't just about becoming a better version of yourself. It's about becoming the architect of your own evolution. The blueprint is in your hands. Now comes the real test, the next 14 days that will set your transformation in motion. Here's your mission. Day 1 to 3. Implement the foundation protocol exactly as outlined. No shortcuts, no compromises. Day 4 to 7. Build your command center and activate your first power pod. Day 8 to 14. Execute the full acceleration system while documenting your transformation. Leave a comment below with, "I'm starting today," and hold yourself accountable to this community. Subscribe for weekly tactical breakdowns of each system component. Remember, your transformation isn't just about you. Every man who upgrades his life creates a ripple effect that elevates everyone around him. The time is now. Execute the plan.